I have struggled a lot with addiction to social media. Things like watching YouTube for 4 to 5 hours a day, TikTok for like 8 hours a day even. So like I will be explaining how watching videos like this can slow down your Japanese if you are not using them the proper way. The first point is that you're trying to get more information that you need, because at the end of the day, probably the thing that you want to achieve is just to take more action so you can actually just start to learn Japanese, right? Or like try to learn better vocabulary, or like find the perfect way in which you are going to learn Japanese, which by the way doesn't exist, right? There's a way for everyone. Like if you see a lot of videos of people learning Japanese, you're going to see that there's a lot of variety of people learning in different ways the same language. So there's actually a phrase that I actually like a lot, which is the teacher will appear when the student is ready. So by you watching videos like this, you are probably never going to be ready to actually just take that teacher, right? Another thing is that these videos are very like dopamine energetic. I actually don't want to make them like super hyper mega edited, because that's something that is going to be bad for you in the long term, because you are watching very short videos which are very easy to see. And like when you're doing immersion, for example, in your Japanese, it's very difficult for you to pay attention because you are actually accustomed to watch this type of videos which are very short, are very highly edited, and like it's very difficult for you to actually pay attention to your immersion for like 2 to 3 hours. There is a lot of solutions that you can do to actually improve in this era on your life, right? The first one and the most easy one is just to stop watching videos like this, videos that are edited or highly edited and that are very short, right? So I would actually not recommend for you to actually just stop at all and don't see never videos like this again. I will actually recommend to replace it with something, because that's the most easy way that you are actually going to eliminate a bad habit. So probably you want to start watching things like podcasts, maybe podcasts 20 minutes long or like 30 minutes long. So actually it's not that difficult for you to pay that much attention to it, and it should be a podcast that you actually do like. And if it's on your goal, which is probably learning Japanese, it's actually better, right? So I have a lot of videos actually in my channel. They are not on Japanese, but like they can actually do help you with your concentration, because they are unedited videos that are educational. I will actually recommend that you watch more educational videos on a daily basis, because those are the ones that are there to help you, and they are not videos that are there to keep your attention and like to get money from you, right? There is more things that you can do, so get more bored on a daily basis. What do I mean by this? So if you're waiting for someone or you're waiting for something, avoid grabbing your phone and start watching TikToks, listening to music, watching YouTube. Those kinds of things, you think that they don't do that much damage, but in reality they actually do, and they do a lot. Because when you're doing your immersion in Japanese, you're actually going to avoid getting bored as well. And you're probably going to grab your phone, you're probably going to message someone. Another thing that you can do is to stop having notifications on your phone. So when you're going to do your immersion, this like literally deactivate the notifications in your phone. That's probably something that you always should be doing to actually doing your immersion, because if not, you're going to get distracted all the way along. Taking more walks often without listening to music, listening to podcasts, seeing what is around you, greeting the people that you have around you, like those kinds of things improve your life, improve your happiness, improve even your concentration. Things like doing exercise. Maybe you want to get a good body, and if you get a good body, you're probably going to feel more confident. And if you feel more confident, you're going to be more efficient in the things that you like. I actually do experience this because I consider myself a calisthenics athlete, as you can see in the photos here, and I feel more confident since I have a good body. And if you feel more confident, you are going to be more efficient. The way I will recommend you to apply all of this is just apply one of them at a time. Don't try to apply them in the same day, because it's just not going to work. You're not going to do it. And tomorrow you're probably, even if you do all of them today, tomorrow you're not going to do even one, because you are going to be very tired. So for example, not watching short videos. If you don't want to watch short videos today, or for like this week, you are not going to watch any fucking short highly edited videos. you probably want to watch mine. That's a joke, but like, yeah, like this week, try to not watch short videos, and the next week you probably want to start watching podcasts, and the next week you probably want to get more bored, and that's the way you want to advance, because that way you're not going to lose all your progress. Thank you if this was helpful to you.